Yeah. Let's talk life. Life. Let's talk life. Life. Let's talk life.
What's up, y'all? This is Let's Talk Life. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are so excited to be here, aren't we, guys?
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
we got a great topic that's coming. So I want you guys to stay tuned with us. We're on Periscope. We're live on Facebook. Look us up. Tell your friends to log on right now because they're not going to want to miss this. All right, you guys. So Let's Talk Life. What is it? Well, it's a platform for self-awareness to hear from our peers. We talk about everyday problems. We try to connect cultures together through topics, ideas, and conversations. And it's based off the book, Life as I Know It. All right, you guys, so this is a panel show. We're going to bring up topics. We're going to share our ideas. We're going to debate a little bit, but we're going to have fun most of all. Let me introduce the panel to you. Right to my right, I got Summer Bell. Woo! And then we have Keith Lewis. He's joining us this evening. We have Miss Stacy Black and Mr. Malcolm Stokes. And last but not least, Miss Laura Brock. All right? So, and these are people who have many accomplishments. They've done so much for the community, so much for their families, and they just bring great insight. But then guess what, show? We have you guys. You guys are panelists too. So if you are on Periscope, we want you to chime in with your questions. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know your insights about what we're talking about today. So we're going to hop right into it. Today, our show, we're talking about what's most important in a relationship and which one is a deal breaker. Some of the ideas that we thought of were love, trust, time, spiritual compatibility, money, sex, family, or peace of mind. But there's so many other things that we can throw into that conversation. So we want you guys to think of some, and we're going to jump right in and think of some more ourselves. All right? So, first off, I just want to give us some statistics because, you know, a girl likes to research. I like to know what I'm talking about, not that I'm just throwing out just random information. Well, I looked online because, you know, online's always right, you know. Okay, so looking at yourlifeyourvoice.com, they did a survey of 1,000 people. And honesty was the top voted most important thing in a relationship. It had 45% of the votes. Next, I looked at bustle.com. They did a survey with 6,000 people. And their top most voted topic was honesty at 70%. And last, I looked at psychologytoday.com. Trust was the number one predictor of a long-term relationship. So that was the most important thing. So tonight, we're going to find out if our panelists agree with that. They might not. Let's see. So we did a little game, you guys. I had the panelists write down what they thought was most important and also what they thought was a deal breaker. And I want you guys on Periscope to help us guess who said what. All right? So this is about to get interesting. Starting off. So somebody said that the most important thing in a relationship is spiritual compatibility and the deal breaker was trust. Who do you guys think said that?
I think it was Laura.
Michaela thought I said it.
You think it's Laura?
I'm going with Malcolm.
Leave me.
You go with Malcolm? Anybody else?
I will go with Malcolm.
I'll go with Malcolm. It
All
might
right.
be Keith.
You got this for Malcolm. All right, y'all. Who
These
said
two are
it?
softies. It could be Malcolm or Keith.
All right. Who said it?
Oh, me.
All right. And we're going to let him get into why he said what he said in a minute. So y'all just stay with us for a minute. All right, next. We got love as the most important thing and trust as a deal breaker.
I'm going over there.
No. Oh, I just.
Actually, we probably shouldn't
I'll go with
guess
Stacey.
because we're giving it away.
Right?
Who's a
I'm going with Summer.
Oh, somebody going to say that?
Summer. What? Okay.
Okay, who
What
said
did they
it?
say
Who
on
said it?
Periscope?
It was me.
Somebody
I
said
got Stacey. I got 2 for 2.
Right? Okay. All right. This one we got most important is peace of mind. And the deal breaker is money.
Laura,
Peace of mind is very important.
Yeah.
money's important too.
Money is important.
Although,
Going on that side.
I feel like that's something a man would say.
Yeah,
Quit
and
bugging
then
me. Get out my
financial
pocket.
stability.
I think we just narrowed it down.
All right. Who said it?
That'd be me.
All right. This one. We got important is spiritually, meaning equally yoked. And the deal breaker is not making my needs a priority. All of them. Man.
Laura.
Who said
Boom.
She always gotta say something
It's
that's
on the
that is not on there.
that? That is something new.
Well,
We went by the rules.
That's why we love her.
I
That's
asked
why we-
permission.
That's why we love her. That's why we love her.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
the last one. Am I the last one?
Wait, you don't give it up.
Who's the last one?
Obviously, the next
Oh,
one
no.
is
Yeah,
yours.
that's it.
Okay, so mine has disclosures that follow.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm still going to ask a question, y'all. It's my job. So, who said that spiritual compatibility was most important and sex was a deal breaker? Are we talking about bad sex?
That was just the question.
That's a deal breaker? We already know Summer said it. All right. So, we're going to hop right in and talk about why did you say what you said. Let's focus on what's important. What's important in a relationship? What builds a good, long-lasting relationship?
Well, I'll start. Peace of mind. I feel like if you have peace of mind in your relationship, everything else will kind of fall in place. You're not gonna worry about other like trust issues. So I think all those kind of combine together. So if you have peace of mind on all those other things, then everything else will just kind of flow and it keeps a good balance.
Okay.
But what does that consist of?
I mean, peace of mind.
Yeah.
Just not worrying about it.
Trust and compatibility.
Worrying about where this person is, or does this person trust me, or do I trust this person, or is our finances gonna be cool? Like, there's a lot of things that come into it, but peace of mind, not only for the relationship, but for you as a person, I think it balances you out and it keeps you healthy. You know, it's like a health and wealth thing for you. Wealth not meaning money, meaning body.
So it sounds like peace of mind is kind of like a communication, right?
Mhm.
Being transparent, because if you know what's going on,
Ain't nobody worried
there's
about
nothing to worry
nothing.
about. I
Exactly.
feel you. All right, who else? Hop in here, ladies.
I could just comment on that sometimes life will throw a wrench. So it might not be something that you can even control. What if the person you love all of a sudden has some kind of sickness that completely, or you end up with a child with autism, or something where your life is not just peachy and everything is wonderful.
It doesn't necessarily have to be everything's perfect, but I think you can handle those situations if you got peace of mind. You know, it doesn't overwhelm you.
So
You
what
know what I mean?
what creates that peace of mind? What element to a relationship gives you peace of mind?
Basically, just not really stressing over things that you don't really need to stress over. You know what I mean?
Like easy going.
Yeah, just easy. Just
Type B
don't make
personality,
it harder than it really is. You know what I mean? I think sometimes we do make things harder than it really is. You know what I mean? If you're worrying about stuff that you really don't need to worry about, little things that don't really count.
So
I think that
just
keep it cool. I'm
Love
cool.
and happy.
I take
Yeah.
it.
All right, who else gave out something that makes a relationship last?
I think unconditional love, and because unconditional love, it does not hurt, it's patient and it's kind. And I think also honesty falls under the rim of that, because like he was saying, peace of mind. To me, peace of mind is not only communication, but being able to trust a person. I can trust you with my finances. I can trust that these things are going to be taken care of. I can trust that if I cannot bring equal finance to the relationship, that I can be good in other areas, and that you'll be fine with that.
Okay.
I am in total agreement with Stacy. As you know, my two was spirituality, I believe it was. or religion, and then sex. Yes, let's be honest, we're human. So the reason I say that is because, one, all of the other things can fall into alignment with great spirituality compatibility, the same beliefs being evenly yoked. Trust, finances, peace, all of that becomes harmony under the same body of Christ, right? Those are things that we can all work in because we have common like-mindedness, right? So all of those things can be worked under. You know, you have peace in your home when you're in alignment. You have, not saying that everything's going to always be perfect, but can you say the other ones that was there? We said honesty, we said peace, love, trust, time, money management. All of those things fall under the like-mindedness of being under the same belief, right? But one thing that is also in the Bible is that to become one. I am a Virgo woman, and I am a Virgo woman. So I am, even though I'm a very intellectual, I'm strong, I can lead well, I can always also be submissive, but also as a Virgo woman, behind closed doors with my man and my husband, I like to be sexual. Excuse me if this is too vulgar, you know what I mean? But let's be honest, we were made to become one, a man and a woman to become one. And so the part of marriage is becoming one. You have soul ties with someone. You want to have that connection. Right. And if all of those other things are in place and we can't get down and connect it like that, even that brings out spirituality to me.
Right.
So,
Phyllis, what do you guys think about what Summer's saying about becoming one, this like-mindedness we're talking about?
Well, being who I am, what I was born to be, everything about Malcolm, my presence, my aura, my attitude, my demeanor, my ups and my downs, all that is because of my spiritual beliefs. That's the totality of Malcolm, is a spiritual person. Everything that's mentioned there falls, like she says, falls under that umbrella. Because the Bible says that how can two walk together unless they agree? Right. Because you can have some people that have that attitude of everything is chill, but behind their closed doors of their heart, being chill doesn't mean it's always peaceful. Right. So when you know, and we've got a lot of people, and I want to put this disclaimer out. We've got a lot of people on Periscope, Facebook that's following us, and not everybody's a believer. Not everybody kind of, is flowing with Malcolm right now, but you still want to have some type of camaraderie with that person of where you're going in life. Right. Because if I'm a believer, then there's always going to be a war of our thoughts, of our intentions, of our emotions, and our destination. My thing is, where are we going? Right. And who's leading us to get to where we're going to?
Definitely. All right, you guys, and on that note, we're going to jump and have a commercial. Stay with us. Periscope, stay with us. We want to hear your questions, your thoughts about what we're talking about, and we'll be right back. Give us a short break. All right, you guys, welcome back. Again, this is Let's Talk Life. We are so happy to have you with us. We're talking about relationships today, you guys. We want to know what is the most important aspect of a relationship to make it long-lasting, and what are deal breakers. So a minute ago, we were talking about things that make relationships last. So we had trust, we had being like-minded, spiritual compatibility, we had a peace of mind, the things that make relationships good. Well, I want to get into the negative part of it. What are deal breakers in relationships? What is you just can't take it no more? Y'all let me know.
Well, I'll go again with my answer. We can be candid and we can pretend that that's not an issue. I believe that you do have to not just mentally, but physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that connected. And I do believe, even though we want to pretend it's not, sex is something, especially when you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person. You want to be mentally compatible and sexual compatible. You want to please people, especially what's happening now in our culture. It's easy to say, oh, I'm going to jump on this social network, or, we're so attainable and tangible to just jump to the next person. So I think it's good to continuously please each other in a relationship. Stay happy, stay upbeat, pleasuring each other, wants, needs, and all of those things. As are y'all? What is it? What is y'all doing?
I can't take now.
The Holy Spirit over here.
But okay, maybe I'm putting it out there too much.
Go ahead,
but,
girl.
I'm just saying. I think that as I stated, I am a Virgo woman, and I do like to explore, and that's what marriage also, as we talked about, brings you together so that you can have that capacity to do so. So why not?
Right.
Okay.
Anybody jump in on that?
I agree with Summer. I think that I personally cannot comprehend how people wait until they're married to have, sexual relations or relations. And then because I feel like it is something that people take serious.
Right.
And everything might be on point, and then that night comes and you're just like, what happened? I had this expectation of fireworks, you know, and I'm just having firecrackers. And some people may argue, well, how would you know if you're a virgin? Well, because like Summer said, there's social networks, and there are things that you can see to be, to know what to expect or what things you want to try when you do get married. And so I think that's important. But me personally, I think a deal breaker is trust.
Trust is definitely
and being honest. And I think if you have a lack of trust and a lack of honesty in a relationship, well, guess what? For me personally, that's going to lead to abstinence because I'm not going to want to give myself to you if I can't trust you.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right.
I want to interject somewhat of a question to that. And I'm glad you said what you said. This is for the person that's dating and looking towards marriage and looking towards, being unified with one person. And you and that person have said, okay, this is what we're going to do, and this is the path that we're going to take. I'm with you with me. Here's the question. Is there a particular time getting especially close to that date or close to really making that happen? You're engaged, all that, to asking and talking about a person's appetite?
Yeah, I think at some point you have to have some understanding of each other's wills, wants, and things like that. Because you may get into a room and you in there with, 50 Shades of Grey. And you're not ready for that.
Why the lights off? I paid the light bill. Who's hitting me in the dark? Don't put your hands on me. I feel 4 sets of hands. I'm not into that. My mama didn't raise me to be in the room like that.
So I think you better know what your partner likes and what you're willing to do. And I'm not, just saying, oh my God, he's horrible and I don't want to do this. I'm saying, what are you willing to do? Are you willing to pleasure each other and love on each other, and bring excitement for each other? And whatever that level of excitement and love is, it doesn't have to be outrageous, and it can be very simple. But wherever happens and brings sparks to those two is what I'm saying. But I think that, we're not getting married to be abstinent. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Correct.
Well, I was gonna, kind of throw in a question too about the sex thing. Are we going too deep? I don't know, Jesus, but y'all just stay with me.
It's life.
Can't you teach somebody what you like? Can they improve in that area?
I think that's important to tell that person what you like. Be communication. It's a natural act.
Right.
You do what comes natural, and I think it's even better if someone's like, hey, I like this, I like that, I don't like this, I don't like that. That way, ain't nobody guessing. There's no question marks up on top of people's heads.
Right.
Everybody knows
but
people's limits.
Checklist is great, but you better be willing to grow with that checklist.
Of course. You know what I mean? It's all about growth.
That ain't good. So maybe I shouldn't act.
It's all about growth at the end of the day. Because if you're together, you're building blocks, so you're gonna grow. So yeah. But tell me what you like.
Yeah.
What she's saying as far as trust, for me, that is huge. Transparency and trust is big for me because I know myself, and I know that if I can't trust or have transparency, I'm no longer myself.
Got it.
I'm not easygoing, happy-go-lucky, let's have a great relationship. Summer, I'm now more reserved. I can't trust you. And I was just having a conversation with my sister. I'm the type of person where just, for an example, if we talked about going straight down Foothill and now you taking detours down back streets, I'm the type of person that I'm gonna keep going down foothill, and I may pick somebody up along the way and meet this person and build and love this person. I'm not saying cheating in a marriage. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if we're building together and this is our focus to get from point A to point B, and you running all around, I don't have time to be managing a man. I don't have time to be parenting you. You know, if this is our goal, let's stay on focus and stop going behind back streets, because now you're leaving me by myself to find somebody who's willing to get to point A with me, point B with me.
You know what? That speaks to a good point. We had a question coming from Periscope. Thank you so much, Periscope, for giving us your question. But they asked, what is it to be mentally compatible? So I think you're talking a little bit about that. What does that mean for you guys to be on that same route?
I think I'm huge on emotional intelligence and managing your emotions and have, you know, a lot of individuals are, unfortunately, they're not mentally stable. And I believe getting to know yourself and being honest with yourself, being able to manage your emotions and not allowing emotions to take over you, being rational and not led by emotions. So I need to be with someone who's not fully led by emotions. I need to be with someone who can rationalize, because if I didn't pick up my phone, you need to be rationalizing, maybe she's in a meeting or maybe she's driving or things like that. I don't need your crazy emotions to take you all the way left and creating this vision in your head that, oh, she's sitting down with somebody having dinner. And, you know, I need us to be on the same level. You know me and I know you. And how we're going to proceed forth in a relationship through trust.
Peace of mind.
I think we talked about this. I don't know if it was one of the times we were filming or we were just having candid talk. But we're all grown here, but I'm pretty sure at some time we were all immature in relationships. If you're honest about it, we were all immature. We all played, you know, the part to where either you hurt or you were hurt. You weren't thinking clear, or you felt somebody wasn't thinking clear about you. You know, when you're a little younger, you used to, okay, she's beautiful in the body. And, you know, I'm talking to the fellas. You know, you look at the body and you look at how things sound and all that, and how she keeps it clean and all that, and the wonderful smell of her and all that. But then when you start to get older and you start to, you know, live life a little bit more, one of the things I started doing, because, you know, when you first meet somebody and sitting down and y'all at Starbucks or you at Denny's or whatever, and oh, what do you like to eat? What's your movies? All that stuff, that's old now. That's old now. I need to know, what are the things about you that either you feel you need to change or people in your family or close friends tell you that you need to work on. Because if we're honest, those are the things that you can kind of start to, okay, you know what, that right there, I may need to, you know, you're wonderful, but I need you to develop that a little bit more. You know, some things about me, I'm working on that. Can you deal with that? That's one of the things my father used to tell me. He said, son, when I would call him, Daddy, this is going on, this is going on. He would say, son, it's all at the end of the day, are you willing to deal with that?
Right.
Are you willing to deal? Are you willing to deal with whatever it is that they're bringing to you? And you have the option to say, I can deal with that, or I don't want to deal with that. Deal with that.
That makes sense. Well, all right, you guys, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come right back and jump right back into the conversation. So stay with us. This is Let's Talk Life. All right, y'all. So we are back, and this is Let's Talk Life. We've been having some deep conversations, just talking about relationships. What does it take to make a relationship last? What are deal breakers? You know, when you just can't tolerate it no more. We've had some great insight from the panels, and you guys have been sending us your questions. So please continue to send it in. Even if we don't get to it this show, we could also do it, you know, for the next coming shows. So stay with us with that. All right, you guys. So I want to have a little bit of fun. So I'm putting them on the spot, y'all. We're going to do 2 truths and a lie. And what it is, we're talking about relationships and what makes a relationship last and what are deal breakers. So based on that, what are 2 truths of relationships that you guys have been in, what have you experienced, and then tell us one lie, and then we're gonna guess what the lie is. I can tell y'all thinking real hard right now. I love it. Their minds are going, y'all.
So relationships that we've been in.
Relationships, we getting personal. Now don't tell too much. We don't want your business out on the
I
cloud.
don't know
But so we ain't got to say names.
No
But,
names.
okay, so when it comes to making a relationship last, what are 2 truths that you found to be true for you? And then, maybe give us a lie. Throw it in there. Make it fun.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So my boyfriend was submissive. He was abusive, and he was a drug dealer.
That is hard.
Okay, wait. So we got submissive, abusive, and a drug dealer. So we got to figure out what the lie is.
I played the fifth.
That is a hard one, because I'm going to be honest with you.
That submissive part threw me off.
Okay, that threw me off.
I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a good part. Whoa, wait a minute.
He's submissive.
That threw me off. Because I don't want to hear that the abusive was there. And everybody got a pass. We don't want no drug dealer either. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want no submissive man. Like, come on, man. I need a leader.
Drug dealer put their money on the table.
I mean, for the sake of the game, I will hope that submissive is a lie. But Stacey, I don't want you to get your butt beat either.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to go the abusive was a lie.
The abusive was a lie. All right. Y'all vote me?
I'm going with that, too.
Somebody said it sounded like his neighbor. You dating their neighbor?
Well, where are you located?
Look.
He said that's Randy across the street.
I'm going to go with submissive, too. I can see the abusive and drug dealer together. Sorry, drug dealers.
Sorry, drug dealer.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. A submissive drug dealer, though. Yeah, I don't know.
A submissive drug dealer and a submissive people.
You can pay me later.
I brought the money home.
All right, what's your answer? What was the lie?
The lie was submissive.
Okay.
There you go. See? He was an abusive drug dealer.
Women, watch out for the drug dealers.
No abusive drug dealers.
Right, we don't want those. Okay, who's going next? Anybody else? 2 truths and a
On the
lie.
spot, man.
She said if he was on drugs, that's why he was submissive.
I'm on the spot too. I'm trying to think.
I'm really trying to think.
Anybody got one off the top of their head?
Goodness gracious. Malcolm, you got a gang up. Come on,
First of all,
Malcolm.
you in my life like that. Thinking you know in my life like that is disturbing to me. The truth.
No truth, don't tell the
Well,
truth.
I'm just saying we're going with the truth and the lie, right?
So don't tell the truth. Malcolm.
Okay, well I'll mix it up.
Right.
2 lies.
One thing is I'm very, very, very domestic in relationships.
Okay.
Everybody about to say, hey, Malcolm.
Here we go.
Got all the women.
And I'm trying to figure out this next one. I'm very emotional.
Okay, so we got domestic and emotional.
Those
One
go to
more.
right together. No,
One more.
I'm just playing, Malcolm. I'm
You
sorry.
were sensitive, that meant.
Remember that movie last night?
Oh, so that was the. I think
Wait.
I done gave something away, but I thought it was only 2 things I was supposed to say.
No, the 2 truths and a
So
lie.
one of those
Okay,
is a lie.
and the other is, I've hardly ever dated a woman that did not have children.
Oh, okay. You said, okay.
What was it
Domestic?
That turned out pretty good. I did all right. I feel like I don't have
Let's
nothing
go
for these
talk for
people.
him, but now I don't know how to.
I don't think he's emotional.
Emotional.
Well, maybe not because of that one
That
story
one-
about Valentine's Day.
He's emotional. I can see Malcolm being domestic.
I
You
can
be
be
cooking dinner,
domestic.
Malcolm? Yeah, Malcolm be cooking dinner.
So we're gonna go with the woman.
So he like kids, y'all. Malcolm like the kids.
He let,
Or it's
but
the
that was
opposite.
the
That would've been a
It'll
lie.
be
Oh, you like
opposite.
kids, Malcolm?
No
We
kids.
don't know yet.
Malcolm, go
messed
ahead
up.
and play the game.
I messed up.
So it's all,
That was all true.
it's all true.
I've had a long day. You all out there in TV land, pray for me. Pray for me.
That's all right. That's all
I'll
right.
come back with something else later on,
We got
man.
3 truths. Okay.
This was challenging.
Who else? Keith, you got something?
Oh man.
It could be about you too, how you are in a relationship.
Okay. I'm sensitive. I'm aggressive.
Trying to steal the girls from Malcolm.
Sensitive and aggressive.
Sensitive, aggressive.
Wait, aggressive in a good way, or you?
In a,
Debo aggressive.
Wait,
in a good way.
Okay,
In a good
In a Debo way.
In a Debo way, yeah. You gonna
Somebody
bite
said
pump.
he ain't aggressive. They said that's a lie.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
And
Somebody said he ain't sensitive.
can I get my third one out?
Right. Go ahead. Throw it out there.
I gotta think of it.
Somebody said he emotional.
That's all right. That's all right.
Is he crying?
That's all right. I'm about to right now. I'm gonna get this third
You
one
gonna
out.
cry in the car.
Go ahead.
I have been a cheater before.
Cheater. Ooh. Okay. Sensitive, aggressive, and a cheater. What's the lie?
He an aggressive cheater.
This is on the spot game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
He cries when he cheats.
He a sensitive cheater. My bad. I'm
Sorry, side chick.
I'm a
sorry you felt
I'm a
that.
bipolar relationship person.
All right. What we think is a lie?
Aggressive.
Be aggressive.
Sensitive cheater.
Sensitive. Wait, you think both of those lies?
Don't call him a sensitive cheater.
Y'all get any lies? Aggressive, sensitive.
I can't be the only one.
I know.
I think the lie is the sensitive.
The cheater.
Because just the way he said, he's like, I'm sensitive. I care about you. Whatever. If ain't nothing on TV, I love you.
Are we
All right,
done?
what's your lie?
Yeah, you're right. I'm not sensitive.
You ain't really sensitive.
No, I'm not sensitive. Y'all know
So
that.
you hard as a rock.
I wouldn't say I'm hard as a rock, but I don't let stuff
See,
bother
I
me.
see aggressive cheater.
I'm an aggressive. I said I've cheated in the past.
Right.
Before. Don't mean I'm a cheater now.
Right. He not cheating, lady.
Yeah,
Don't
come
worry.
on now.
Yeah.
Hey,
He got his life.
it was on the spot. I'm good now. You know, he said we was immature at one point in our life.
All right. Let's get one more, ladies.
Go ahead, Laura. Go
Truth and
take
a lie.
that.
Come on, Laura. Come on. Two truths and a lie.
I didn't put all my sexual business up there. You can at least take this one.
We a family.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so, first one. I got married because I wanted to be righteous. Right?
Y'all can't know each
Okay,
other.
I have been in love with somebody that so much that I put up with hell and back,
Okay.
or
That hell and back gave it away.
hell and back,
She paused, wait.
or I have always been faithful.
Where you said that? Where you said that is a lie.
Lie.
Your poker face is bad.
She didn't want to play. She ain't always been faithful.
I have never, ever done anything wrong ever.
Oh goodness. Okay.
I will do one.
I think did we guess hers? It's the.
Oh, she's never been faithful. That's
Oh,
a lie.
God, I've never been.
Okay. All right, real quick, Summer. Let's go.
Let me see. Okay, let me see. I'm a monogamous single person. I'm submissive. I'd rather be married.
Monogamy single.
I know
Monogamy
that
single.
one.
Right.
If you know Summer, you can pick that one out.
Meaning that regardless, I only deal with one man at a time.
Okay.
Or, give myself to one person at a time.
Okay.
What was the last one? I'm sorry.
I'm submissive and I am single. Well, dang.
No, the last one.
Yeah,
She
all
wants to
them
be
was
married.
still
Oh,
on
yeah.
the-
She's like, wait a minute.
All of
on
them,
the
and I'd rather be
positive
married.
side.
Oh, they think I'm lying about wanting to be married.
No,
What's the
they
lie?
all seem on- I think the lie may be
Wait, what is my lie?
out
I
of
forgot.
all three that she said. I think
I
that's what I was
got
saying.
I don't think you lied because I heard
You
those.
understood it like I did. At first.
Okay.
Gave off the
You
good
pulled them
stuff.
out though.
You pulled them out.
You pulled them out though.
Like,
You
You didn't say that.
No, you didn't.
What did I say?
See,
You're gonna be all right.
she's
I don't even
she's fatigued and she needs
No, I said I'm a monogamous single person.
uh,
I've never cheated.
no, you didn't.
No,
You didn't say anything about cheating.
You said you
You said you were submissive, a monogamous single person,
and you rather be
and you
married.
rather be
You
married.
say nothing about
I
that.
think all those are truths.
The Lord allowed that to come out your mouth.
all right, you guys.
Okay, I've never cheated.
It's too late now. The game's over.
That was the truth. I never cheated. I'm a
Whatever.
monogamous single
Whatever.
person.
Right.
Whatever.
All right, you guys. We are going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back to close up the show. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Come back with us. I got some good information for you before you leave. All right?
Yeah. Let's talk life.
All right, y'all, we are back. We are Let's Talk Life. All right, you guys, so we left off. We were having fun playing some Two Truths and a Lie. And, some interesting information came out of that. And so one of the questions that came from Periscope was, is cheating funny? Because we laughed when people brought up maybe that they were a cheater, whether it was a truth or a lie. So I'm going to give it to the panel. You guys, is cheating funny? Why did we laugh?
I can say I don't think it's funny at all. I've been in a situation where it's ruined a marriage. Like I said, my truth was I would rather be married. I'm a monogamous single person. Even if I'm not committed to someone, if I'm spending time with that person, that's who I'm spending time with. Cheating to me is something I take very serious. If two individuals have decided to, connect, I don't believe in hurting other people. I'm a very compassionate person, and I'm very aware of other people's feelings. So I like to be upfront, and no, it's definitely not a joke for me.
I don't think it's funny. I do think it's popular. Because I think that's why we laughed. Right. Because we all been there. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think we've all been there. So I think that's where everyone laughed about. But it's definitely something that's done. It's popular. I think we're all wired differently.
Right.
And some people like to have a plethora of fun, I guess you can say. So I don't know. Like I said, us laughing, I think, is because some people sit back and say, I've never cheated, and you can look at them and be like, come on, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's where the laughing came up, but it's definitely a popular thing to do. Nice. And I'm not saying that in a good way. I'm just saying it is popular.
I'll say this, we're family here. So when there's going to be many discussions that you're going to hear from us that's going to be serious, but yet because we're not that same person or because we're out of that, there's some healing that's taking place. Right. We can still kind of be like, okay, there's a little humor in it. But if you call in, if you type in just like the brother did, we're going to take your question very seriously and deal with it. But I'll say this, now you have to define what cheating is to some people.
Right.
Because some people will say, oh, well, I didn't have sex with that person, so that's not cheating. My thing is, anything that you do that puts your mind towards somebody else when you're in a relationship, that's cheating to me. To me, if you're going with somebody and you're in a committed relationship and you hanging out with somebody else, if you're Facebook and texting somebody else and that's unhealthy to your relationship, that's cheating,
brother. Amen,
that's cheating. Because I'll go spiritual.
Team Malcolm.
Stop playing. I'll go spiritual. The Bible says God is a jealous God. He's a jealous God. When you spend time with any other God, anything that you put as an idol, he becomes jealous because time like we talked about at the beginning of the question, you know, what's healthy in a relationship? Time with you, time with my girl, time with my God is healthy for my relationship. So if I'm doing something that's unhealthy in that relationship, then that means I'm worshiping that. That means I've taken myself, my mind, we're talking about healthy mentality.
Yes.
If my mind is on somebody else that I know has an interest in me,
Then it ain't on me. That's right, Malcolm.
No, it is because I've been there. I've tried to define that. Oh well, no, boo, no, baby, no, we didn't do it. But when you were supposed to be thinking about me, you were thinking about her. When you were supposed to be spending time with me, you were spending time with her, and it's vice versa.
Yeah.
It's vice versa. It's been done on us to where somebody tried to do that same thing. So it's not funny when it happens.
Right.
But when you've been healed out of it, God does bring joy even out of your own pain.
So I put my number one thing in a relationship is being equally yoked spiritually. I personally feel like in 2016, very strong, independent Capricorn woman. The only thing a man can truly bring to my life is bringing me closer to my creator, my purpose, like building me up. But my negative was not putting my needs first. And that could be, I feel uncomfortable with this relationship that you're establishing with someone else in any realm. It could be, you're not fulfilling my needs in the bedroom. It could be, you are not providing for financially where you need to be. It could be, you're not helping around the household like I need. It could be anything, whatever. And it goes both, it goes both ways, because a man could need something of me. And if I'm not receptive to that, then I have therefore let him down. That's how I view it. So, but I think when it comes to why is cheating funny, I think it's because we live in a time when most people, especially young people, it's happening some way or another. The true faithful people probably have God at the center of their relationship. Somewhere along the line, or in the future, they probably will have cheating entering in. And it's easy to laugh at it because it takes the responsibility, the seriousness of the commitment off of you. It's funny, it's a joke. So when it comes to you, it's funny, it's a joke. What's the big deal? But if we looked at it and said, you know what, that's unacceptable, then we'd have to say it's unacceptable for ourselves. So that's why it's funny, and it's no big deal, in my opinion.
I don't think it's funny. I think it's a big deal. I don't think it's funny, and I don't think that we were projecting that cheating was funny. I think the game and the banter, the situation amongst family. I don't think it's funny if it happened to me or someone else.
I think in general, you do get groups of people that it is funny, and it's because they're totally doing it and making jokes of it in real life.
It's just ego. When you're younger, it's
Women do it, men do it.
I saw somebody say, wow, they just looked and said, I must be cheating. And this is the type of stuff that we want to open up for somebody to say something, have a discussion, and then somebody be like, wow, then, you know, there's a possibility that I'm actually doing that. So I was kind of glad to see that. But I think because, and you alluded to it, that society now says, you know, it's kind of okay. That's the norm, because to be committed is passé. That's old fashioned. Because of social media gives you an open door, an open window. When you got 1,500 friends on Facebook, you got, everybody's not just a buddy. Everybody's intentions aren't just, I just want to know how you're doing. So when you have people, you know, your man ain't telling you look good. Your man ain't telling you look nice, or he likes your hair, and you looking at some dude on Facebook like, oh my, your hair is beautiful. Oh, I like that outfit on you. You're gonna feed into that after a while if there's no healthy communication.
Right, but that's what it takes. It takes healthy communication and being like-minded. Because I don't care how many fans you have on Facebook. Right now, I don't fans, followers, friends. I think I have almost 5,000 of them. And for me personally, it's how I manage them. Not saying I'm managing them, but how I manage the relationship. You can have 50 of them, but what do you have those 50 thinking? That's my issue. Are you entertaining them? Because I have a lot, but they won't be entertained if I'm in a relationship. So it goes back to that like-mindedness. Social network is going to be there. It's going to continue to grow. How are you going to manage it? I don't need to shut down my Instagram. I'm strong enough not to fall into Instagram. Instagram fans. So,
well, you guys, you know,
having 5,000 people.
I feel like
we got things to do.
we got to save lives out here.
Right? I feel like, you know, we touched on a topic. We've just hit surface level, but it's a big old iceberg underneath that we could get into. But we're going to have to do that at another time. So we're going to need you guys to stay tuned, because we will tackle conversations like that and continue to build upon what we mean, what we say, how we live, how we act. That's why this show is about connecting. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we were talking about relationships, what makes a relationship last, and what are deal breakers. And I definitely think the panel has done a great job of explaining that to us from their perspective. And we've also heard from Periscope letting us know what you guys thought. So we appreciate that. I want to tell you guys to go ahead and look out for us. Look out on YouTube for the Let's Talk Life YouTube page. We'll be uploading our videos and just anything we have going on. We'll be letting you know on there. Also, our Facebook page, Let's Talk Life. Look us up and like that. So when we're going to do Periscope, when we're going to do special engagement, you guys can follow us and support us there. Last but not least, please go out and purchase the book Lyfe as I Know It by Mr. Kevin Archery. He is the director. He is the creator of the show. He is the mind behind that makes the magic happen. So we want you guys to check that out, read his story. And last but not least, we want to send out our thank yous. Thank you to Project Impact USA for sponsoring us. The founders are Matt and Mary Harris. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you, Timeless Entertainment Enterprises, for what you do for us. Thank you, Truth and Trinity Publications. Thank you, Mola Vanay. Coming up. I'm gonna get it one day. I'm gonna get it right one day. Thank you, Chris Morgan. Look him up on Facebook, you guys. He's a man to be looked out for. He's the one doing our camera, the lighting. He got it all going. He's a man with a million hands. All right, you guys. And this is Let's Talk Life. Thank you so much for viewing. And come back and see us again. We'll be looking out for you.
Yeah. Let's talk.